also when divine is testing you, but also training you to test yourself. I was looking at this as probably not new, but it's new to me. And I prefer it to be new to me because I like TV shows that's been going for seasons or it went for seasons, and then blow by blow I can sit and binge watch a show. I don't like I'm sitting here looking at this. Now I gotta wait the next week to see the next episode, and I gotta wait the week. I'm not her. Netflix, Hulu, Prime, all that good stuff and so much more was made for me. Like it really was. I sat up growing up wishing for something like this back in 2003. But my point though is that's how divine will test you and how divine will put you into a position of saying to you, okay, look across your life. Okay, now what's matching? Especially something that's not necessarily something that you want to match. What's matching? For me, in business and in my relationship, it's a client, one client. Well, actually, it's multiple clients, but it's this one particular one right now. Excuse me, in my relationship. Both of them have this thing going on with them, feeling like they don't have to respect my time and my energy. You think you can get what you want, and that's okay. You think you can get what you want, and that is okay. No, 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 no. That's how you deal with that. You can find a nice medium there that works for you. If there is no medium, it's got to go. That's just what it is. It's got to get the heck up out of here. It don't have to go home, but it's got to go. It's got to get the heck up out of here. And that's just what that is. So, who are you? I know who I am. The divine part of me, I help to heal the world. My vibration staying high, I'm able to help myself as well as others. Okay? The BBW Cam Girl Shade part of me, I'm a headliner. I love shaking my booty. It's fun. I mean, it's just what it is. It's fun. I love being flirted with. I love being treated, for the most part, like a lady with respect, honor, and dignity. And I love my time being paid for. I don't believe that pussy and dick should be free. That's just what it is. I don't believe that a woman should be having sex with a man and she's not getting anything. She doesn't have a name. He hasn't married her. She doesn't have a title. If somebody walked up to the two of them, they want to say, "Oh, this is your lady. Oh, this is your baby. Oh, this is your wife. Oh, this is your baby's mother." She doesn't have a title. If somebody rolled up on her and you, they would be like, if somebody rolled up on her, I don't know how to do that yet. I'm sorry, y'all. 1 second. I'm sorry, I'm multitasking. And it is 1:30. I'm gonna finish this off right quick though. If you don't have a title and yet you bumping, I mean, and I know some people may get derogatory, like, oh, that's your side piece, oh, that's your sugar, your but even that's the title though. If it's your sugar baby, it's the title. If you are floating around with somebody though and you don't have a title, if you floating around and this person is acting like they don't want anything concrete with you, They don't want to go out with you. They don't want to spend money on you. They don't want to spend quality time with you. Trust me, there are many people out here in this world that would love to do all those things, whether they want long term commitment or not. And that's who BBW Cam Girl Shade is for me. Shade is the side of me that doesn't want a relationship. She's the side of me that is cool with being a sugar baby, with cool with being single and having people drop money on her just to have a good time, just to sit and drink, just to eat, just to laugh. Yes, to play with herself and play with toys and things of that nature, and whatever else that we're doing because we grown. You know that, and they over there and I'm over here. And when I want to do it, okay. If I don't want to do it, okay. But it's very rare that I'm not gonna want to do it because I'm not gonna lie, I'm a freak. I'm a Scorpio. I'm hot blooded. That's just what it is. Siobhan is a good little mix of all of. Selena. Selena's that crazy girl. I will say this right quick because it's 9:29 and get the heck up out of here. Because this is not finished. This is not done. When I come back and make the other ones, I'm going to just bring it all together. And we're going to cool my y'all. Selena is the version of me that was born in middle school. I didn't like the name Rashonda years ago. And the reason why is because everybody that called me that found some way or another to disrespect me. And when I didn't really think about it back then, but rarely ever did they ever call me Rashonda anyway. You know, my mom was overprotective. Some people would call abusive, but mainly because she was a disciplinarian, and her huge desire to disciplinary to discipline was to try to keep me from ending up like my dad. Also, um, I did act out a little bit, not much, but just a little bit. What I mean is, did I have a record? No. Was I selling drugs or using drugs? No. Was I even having sex with anybody or dating anybody? No. I was doing none of those things that most people would think of when they think about problem children, adolescents, or problem children, teens, or troubled teens. I didn't have any of those issues. I just did things because I was bored and because I wanted attention. That was it. Um, if it wasn't that, then it was my dad. I overheard him talk about how he thought I was going to end up crazy. Is my cousin that he, I guess you could say, more liked and more wanted as his daughter, ended up doing all the things that he thought I was going to do. We both ended up successful, but it is what it is. And the same thing with my mother's mother. She was the same way when it came down to me. Um, so I just didn't have a good rep, and I didn't feel comfortable as Rashonda. Anybody that at school that knew me as Rashonda, that actually called me Rashonda, they were bullies. They were very abusive. You know, everybody want to try you. You got the girls that want to try you because you're tall, because you keep your hair done, nails done, and toes done. One second. Let me look something up. But I can talk and do that too. Um, you got the girls is mad and upset because you know you tall, you thick with it, and I was tall and thick with it. I had boobies before. Excuse me, mainly any of my classmates had boobies. And that's because I came from a very, excuse me, it's because I came from a very heavy breasted family and big booty family. So by the time I was 13, my boobies were 44 double, no 44D, no 40D, and then 44 triple D. I mean double D. Sorry, no, speaking out for myself. I was a 40D, then I was a 44 double D, and my mom at the time was a 40 triple D. So, and this was middle school going into high school. So that being said and done, yeah, that's why the girls didn't like me. I didn't know that back then. I just thought they were bitchs, and I didn't even like that word. Still don't for the most part now. Mainly Selena herself um, would use that word as opposed to me. And what else was I about to say? Oh yeah.